That's the interesting one. How did you two react when you found out you were accepted in Hololive?
Ooh.
That's a difficult question.
Do you want me to answer first?
Yeah, go for it.
I went. Okay, so I saw it, the message. And first I was like, and then I got out, and I got a water, and I sat back down, and I read it again. I was like,
Oh my God.
And then I got back up again, and then walked in a circle, and then I drank some water, and then I sat down again, and I was like, and then I started screaming, and crying.
I can picture this in my brain.
I was like, ah!
Oh my God.
Yeah, I screamed. It was like in the middle of the night. It was like 4 a.m. or something.
Oh my God.
No, I know. Right when I woke up and I got the email, and I was like, what the? I think for me, what shocked me more was actually the very first message I got. Like the very first, hey, you are invited to, blah, 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 interview or whatever. That one, I thought it was a scam.
Oh my God, me too. Oh my God. Me too. I was like... I had to check a million times that the email was right. I 100% thought it was a scam.
I thought it was a scam for a really long time. I was like, But then I thought, okay, if it is a scam, I just have to be careful not to give any info, right? I thought it was like there have been those type of scams, right? Obviously, you should always be careful. And then I was like, okay. But then I was like, okay, but even if it isn't a scam, cool, right? But even if it is a scam, as long as I'm careful, it's okay. So I kept going.
Yeah.
And then at some point I was like, oh, okay, never mind. It's not a scam.
Oh my God, I thought about that the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, what if tomorrow they would say, oh, it was a scam, or I don't know. Yeah, it was like, yeah, luckily it was.
It was not a scam.
Hopefully it was not a scam.
Yeah. I was very beside myself. I think I've always been bad at like realizing things. I have moved countries before, and then I was in a new country, and I was like, what am I?
Oh my God, the same for me.
What am I doing here? Like, since when? And so for me, when I got accepted personally, I was obviously super excited, but I didn't really believe it. And for a very long time, I was still kind of in this like do me mentality, where it's like, oh, and they'll pull out the rug under my feet any minute. So I think I only really realized it when we all met. Then it became more real for me personally. When we all met again in just a second.
Oh
what
my
about
God.
you?
Yeah, I feel so I feel you so much right now, because when I when I saw the message, I think I screamed the shit out of me. I was like, "Wah!" I think I screamed for 30 minutes straight.
Oh God.
Yeah. And okay, so I remember I was watching a movie at home. I was like just relaxing, and I was watching a horror movie actually. I think yeah. But it was one of those kind of movies that I already watched so many times, so I don't get scared anymore. It was just like background noise. At some point I see the phone, and I see the email, and I was like, what is this? Am I reading right? And then I so for like the first 10 minutes I thought, my English is not good enough. I don't understand. So I went
Raora, your English is really good.
No, I know. But my brain was like, there is no way this is what I think it is, right? So I went to my PC and I copy paste the email into Google Translate just to double check. And then at that point, I started to scream. And then I started to like read the same email over and over for like 100 times. I can't even count. Like I was doing nothing but reading the same email over and over. Yeah, I was very excited. And then I don't know what happened after. I forgot, but that moment was crazy for me. And and that's the same for me. Like, it was hard to realize until, I think until, for me, maybe I started to realize a little bit, like a few weeks before the debut.
Yeah. Once we were in place, I think is when I realized.
I think you realized before than me.
For me, it was like, okay, now that we're here, nothing can happen, kind of, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. I also remember, like, obviously there's multiple steps, right? And then I read those emails a lot. I got a little bit obsessive. I think these types, but I think it's normal. You get a bit,
totally normal. It's totally normal. Yeah.
And I even started thinking like, oh, what did I say there? I remember there was there was one question. I don't really remember what the question was, but my answer was basically, well, yeah, and then I mostly like do this and this. I don't really hang out with people that much. I don't really. And then after I thought that, I thought, oh no, I seem like such an antisocial person. No, I didn't say that. Why did I say that? No, they're gonna think I have no friends. It's over.
Can I ask you, like the very first email you received, what you were doing? Do you remember? The very first time, you don't remember?
No, I don't think I even saw it immediately. I'm not that good at checking emails. And
really?
So I think I saw it a little bit late. Like a couple days had passed, I think, if I remember correctly. And I saw it and I was like, oh. And then my immediate reaction was, nah, it's a scam. So I didn't really have any positive emotions.
Oh no!
But I was, I was careful. Yeah. I did answer. Obviously.
Yeah. I remember it was on. I think I was on my bed. I just woke up. I usually check emails every time because, I like checking everything and I like to have everything like under control. But I have a lot of spam as well, so I just like to delete all the spams every time. And then I saw this email. I was like, it's a scam. And then I'll reply later.
Like, just so you guys know, it's not that the email was scammy, right? It was a very normal professional email. It's just that obviously it's such surreal. A crazy thought, so surreal that we thought it wasn't.
It's surreal. Yeah. It's like, this thing never gonna happen to me. Kind of.